beautiful people, peace. It's D here again. Basically did a video dump today because I had a lot of videos that I recorded on the property and then some other stuff, but I wanted to specifically do this video for single moms out there that are trying to prepare during this pandemic, that may be unsure of how or where to go, or just how to go about things. So it's basically like a little prep list, so to speak. So, as you all know, there's a lot going on, and other countries are in the process of planning another lockdown, and as you guys know, we're going to be next. We are definitely going to be next, so I just want everyone prepared at this point, especially the single moms, because this is serious. These are serious times. It's been serious. So the first thing I want to say to get is some dirt and some seeds, because you're going to want to grow your own food. I cannot stress that enough, because there will come a point in time where things will be out at the grocery store. I know in my area, like, some of these shelves are starting to become empty already. So I suggest that you get some seeds and get to planting some food. Now, I know you're like, I don't know how to do it, da-da-da-da-da. YouTube is your best friend right now. Okay? You can watch many videos on gardening. Another thing you want to do is start getting dry goods, rice, beans, things like that. I noticed today in the grocery store that some of the rice is like running. I mean, it's still some, but you can tell that it's thinning out. So I would definitely stock up on dry goods, dry food. You can always make rice milk. I would get a bunch of rice, bunch of dry goods. Also, if you have babies, make sure you stockpile on diapers, pull-ups, whatever they use. I suggest cloth diapers at this point. I know you may not want to clean poop or piss, but it's your baby, and it'll help you save some money. If you're breastfeeding, I suggest that you pump your breast until you cannot pump anymore. Save that baby milk and throw it in the freezer. Totes, the little storage totes, I suggest you grab those just in case you need to pack up and go quickly. Any documents, social security cards, birth certificates, things of that nature. Water. Water, water, water. You never get enough water. that is very, very important. Although it's good to stock on dry goods and things of that nature, you do not want to go without water. It's a necessity. It's just like air. It's a necessity. I also suggest that if you plan on going to group up with other family members at a specific location, I also suggest that you go and get a map, or either you Google the directions to where you are going. Print it out or write it down. Trying to think what else. Make sure that your babies have plenty of socks, underclothes, period. It's going to be cold the winter time. And I also suggest that you save as much as you can right now. If you're able to move out of the city, I suggest you do so within the next 4 weeks or so. I don't know what's going on, but it's something. And I want you guys to be ready. I get it. Being a single parent is hard at times, regardless of if the father is involved or not. It's hard. And you don't want to not, you don't want to go without. You definitely don't want your children to go without. So by you being a single mom, and you know, this can go for single dads too, because there's single fathers out here too, but just make sure that you are prepared, that you have enough items, not just for you, but for your babies. I'm trying to think of what else. Keep your gas tanks full as well. My dad told me a long time ago, make sure that it does not, that needle does not fall under that half mark. If you guys can think of anything else, feel free to leave a comment of some things that I may have left off. But those that I just named are the basics. Toiletries, you're going to need that. Sorry about that, the video just stopped. But if you're having menstrual cycles, or if you have daughters that have menstrual cycles, stock up on sanitary napkins. Toothbrushes, toothpaste, mouthwash, washcloth, soap. I can't think of anything else, but if I do think of anything else, I will post it in the description box, or either I will pin the comment. I will pin it into the comment section. Sorry. I can't think of anything else, y'all. Oh, bleach. Make sure you get bleach now before it's gone. I know the area I live in, when this whole pandemic first popped off, they were out of bleach for like a good 2 weeks. And although I like buy in bulk, I still wanted to get extra. there was no bleach. I had to wait 2 weeks. So make sure you get bleach, matches, candles, in case you lose electricity. I feel like it's something very, very important that I'm leaving off. But anywho, I'm going to get off of here. I had a long day today. I'm kind of tired. But all I can say is prepare. Prepare and prepare. As you guys know, next week is the election week. The election is Tuesday. People, if you're a single mom like myself, I suggest you do not work on election night. Especially if you work nights. And I know it's easier said than done. You know, some of you cannot call out of work. But if you're able to take election night off, take it off. Because regardless of who wins this election, people are going to be very, very angry. Very angry. Things are already popping off now. People are showing up to the polls where I'm from, you know, with guns and, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I just need y'all to be safe and be wise during this time. Think smart. We may not even get these stimulus until after the election. If you're able to move, if you're living in a big city, please move. Please. I'm in the process of transitioning myself. And I was reading ABC News 11 in my area, and they were basically saying, you know, they're going to have a protest tomorrow for the young man that was killed in Philadelphia. And, you know, I get it. I get it. I get it. But I don't get it. It's always protests here. It's always curfew here. And people don't realize when you're doing these protests and you're vandalizing these businesses and things like that, and my apologies for getting off subject, but you know, it's too much. It's too much. And we're doing it for what? So that's supposed to take place tomorrow night. And I have work. So like it's just some crazy times. Crazy times. I was talking to my grandmother a few weeks ago, and she said, oh, you know, all this is the Bible, you know, prophesizing itself. But I think it's deeper than that. I think it's deeper than that. I'm not going to get into the logistics of the Bible and what I believe in and things like that. But, you know, I have my beliefs, and it's not the church, and it's not Jesus neither. But what I do know that there's something brewing, and it cannot be stopped. No matter how many times, you know, people say, oh, we're going to go back to normal. Everything is going to go back to normal. It is not. It is not. So all you can do is just prepare. And that's it. You know, please don't wait till the last minute to do so. Because this is serious here. This is very serious. So I just wanted to share this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. I can try to help as much as possible. Just prepare for them babies. Prepare for them babies. It's nothing nice seeing hungry babies. Even the elderly, like if you have elderly parents or grandparents, make sure that they're good also. Make sure that they're good. So, that's all I got to share with y'all. So, I will see you guys another time. Night, night.